YouTube. All right, man. Today we're gonna be taking the battery. So on the Mercedes, the battery drained again. So I charged it up, the trunk battery, and I left it on the charge. You know, after I jumped it off, everything was cool. But overnight, it cuts off. I mean, it don't turn on. So I got a quote for the main battery and auxiliary battery. So before I go on for the research again, so my problem was it's not cranking. It's like it went dead again. So I was scared to change the main battery if the main battery was good. Take two batteries, go to AutoZone, let them put on charge, let them test it. And if whatever was one we need to change, we'll change it. So in the meantime, we got a flea market up there, man. I'm gonna go up there and see if I can ask the guy, can I put the car on this lot to sell quick? Because right now it's at a Kroger's parking lot. But the way I got it, I think people gonna be passing on it. They ain't gonna really just see it. Try to do that. So hopefully the guy at the flea market don't be like, yeah, you gotta give me a fee. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But we're gonna ask him. My tools with me for the battery, take the battery out. All right, guys, right now I got the battery getting jumped off. Now I'm looking right here, like some corrosion. So I'm gonna have to clean that. Put the key in there. Let's see what it jump on. Yeah, it's malfunctioning. So we're gonna check we're gonna definitely check the remove key. Put the key on. Electric switch on. This right there, we gotta see what that is. So yeah, definitely gotta see what that is, guys. So it's something standing on. A lot of people said it can be this seat back here. Right here. So when I unhook that, it might be the back of the seat, the modules and stuff. Battery up there. Get it tested. I think it's that battery though, but it's some draining this damn battery down. Another thing, like right now, y'all, she off. But tell me why I can hit this and this can stay on. I don't like that. I could turn it off, but do that mean it still got power? Like I know this might have power, but reset. Like stuff like that is still on, you know what I'm saying? Like how is that even possible? That's what I don't like. So I gotta figure out what's causing this. So we're gonna get the battery checked. But right now I'm finna crank it and take the battery cable off the battery and see if the alternator keep it charged. And if the alternator, if it stays running, we good. So that's what I'm about to do. Should have checked it. We're gonna see if the alternator will let the vehicle run. Make sure we know what is what. If it cuts off, then we know what it is. So we're gonna go by the red. Let's see what happens. Okay, she's still running, so that lets us know the alternator's good. But this the main battery though. I'll take this off too. Okay, now that I turn it off, right? And just say we try to crank it back up. She cranks right up, so, but the system still probably gonna pop on. So like I said, I think it's the main battery though, man. This right there. So we just gonna take that up there. Something's going on and we don't know, but we're gonna take this battery out. Like I said, this is something, man. We're gonna have to figure out what it is. Take this other battery out real quick. So if this battery good, then we good. But I'm trying to think, should I take the auxiliary battery too? But the auxiliary battery messed with it would have said it, auxiliary battery. So we just took the main battery out. And like I said, they said the main battery, the auxiliary battery, it would have said auxiliary battery. You know what I'm saying? If it was dead, but should I go on there? Damn. I might as well take both, but so I just got that battery out there, auxiliary battery. So I guess what I'm gonna do, since I got it here in the parking lot, if I got in the parking lot and trying to sell, just say if somebody come and try to buy it. Now, somebody try to buy this motherfucker and I can't crank it and I gotta jump it off, and then I gotta explain to them. Or even if I jump it off, I'd rather still tell them, you know, it need a battery. But thought I knew him. But you know how it goes, guys. It's like if I let it sit here and somebody come look at it and I gotta jump it off, you know what I'm saying? I can do that, but later on, just say they wake up the next day, it don't want to crank, then I get a phone call like, hey, you know, the battery dead. Oh, you gotta get another battery. They ain't explained to them. Or if I did explain to them, I still gotta live with the fact of me knowing it's gonna go dead. Like I said, I have to figure out what's going on. So I said I'd rather get it checked, and then when I get it checked, I can kind of figure out if it's this or that, and then I might mess around and just buy a battery. Just never know. At least I can get it checked out for whoever buy it. Y'all just stay tuned. We gotta figure it out. That's the only problem. It just go dead overnight. So we're just gonna get them both checked, man. Oh, so we just bought a new one. So this one tested out, not this one, but the old one tested out bad. And he said the big one just needed charged. So my question was asking them, why my car keep running dead? So by this being a bad battery and this is auxiliary battery, everything running on here, apparently it's not running on here, and it's draining my big battery because this one is dead. So it's pulling everything toward the big battery instead of this battery. Without my jumper cables, wow. Let's set this right here. Yeah, without my jumper cables, and then I'm gonna try to see where they crank. I need to go over here too. The way it's blowing real hard is when I'm driving for a good period of time. That's the only time, really. I think that's the office there. I think they closed. Yeah, they closed. So we can't go over there today. I was going over here. We're at the flea market. I was trying to go and see if they open, and see if I can bring my car over here and park it. But the office is right here. Yeah, there's the office here, but they closed. Or it might be the office here. Okay, never mind. I think she did say the office is over here. And she says the car there. So, yeah, this might be the office. It might be good. Let's go up in here and see if I can bring my car here. All right, guys, we just left the office. Talked to the guy. He said it was $100. So put the car up there is $100. So they got 2 cars up there already. So they're in a good spot too. I ain't gonna lie, they're in a good spot. But he did say $100, you know, put them up there and it's good for 30 days. So it's not bad. They own a parking lot. They gonna make their money. You can put it here, it's $100. That ain't bad. Ain't bad for $100 to sit here 30 days and be in a good spot. But also, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's not too bad of a price. I'm gonna show y'all the other ones. Y'all can see, y'all gotta excuse my windshield, but y'all can see the opening, everything. And you have these, it's $6,800 for this truck. And I think, what, $2,100 for this van, this on Tars. Yeah, I think he got $2,700 on the other side. So that ain't bad. It's definitely not a bad spot. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna grab this big battery here and put it on charge. I got a charger right over here. So I'm just gonna let that charge go from there. What's good with it, guys? We're about to head to get my boy a haircut real quick. And then we're supposed to be going to a mechanic shop to get my engine checked out, man. We got a lifter problem. So we got to go there and see how much it will charge. But the killer thing about it, you know how when you tell somebody what's the problem, you know, you let them know you got somebody to look at it and they tell you what the problem was. He still want to look at it. So with the engine, I told him everything, you know what I'm saying, but he still want to look at it. So it's like, he's still going to look at it. It's still going to be $20 just to look at it. And my thing is, I feel like if I want you to put what I need in there, that should just be your price. And you tell me, you know, that's what you asked for. Because at the end of the day, you still got to bring the car and then get the stuff. But, I don't know. So, I'm thinking, man, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Sometimes when I bring a car, now I understand those business. If you bring it to a mechanic, they want to look at it, diagnose, you know what I'm saying? Diagnose, you know, you got to pay. So let me just take that back, what I just said, because I understand. Because if it was me and I had a shop, somebody bring me a car to look at, I feel like I need to get paid to look at. We're gonna go there and see what he'll charge. But like I said, we're gonna go get my son a haircut first. And then I might drive the dump down there just to see how much he'll charge to do the lifters, man. Reasonable price. I'm pretty sure they gotta take the intake off, valve covers off, carburetor, all that stuff. Pretty sure they might not have to take. Go ahead. Pretty sure they ain't gotta take the wires or nothing out. They probably leave all this stuff intact, but anyway. Just hope everything right, man. And it's a lot of traffic today. Woo! It is traffic today, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, man, let me see. Huh? I got a hole in my pen. Alright, guys. So we went ahead and sold the car, man. I didn't upload that video me selling. I didn't want to, you know, put the camera in his face and kind of do it like that. But anyway, so the auxiliary battery I bought, that didn't actually fix the problem because the battery ended up going back dead after I got it. What I did was charge it back up, it crunked. But when he bought it, soon he made it to his destination, he was like, let me stop and get some gas. He turned the car off and tried to crank it back up. It wouldn't crank. The battery was completely dead. So I told him, yeah, man, just go and change the battery in the trunk. And ever since then, he haven't had no problems with it. So yeah, guys, like I was telling y'all my last video, I did not want to keep a Mercedes. I know next time not to buy a Mercedes. That's something that I get if it's a new car in the future. But nah, not nothing to fix up, man. Mercedes are hell. So I'm glad I got rid of it, guys. If y'all know, I mean, it was good, but